Hey guys, welcome to my conference journey to Australia. As every journey begins with a single step, and for me, this one began in Leeds, early in the morning, carrying a backpack full of hopes, nerves, and way too many charge cables. This trip wasn't just about flying to a different country, it was a reminder of why I chose the PhD path. As the train rolled out from Leeds towards Manchester, I looked out of the window and thought about how far this journey has taken me, not just in miles, but in growth. A PhD often feels like this train ride, sometimes slow, sometimes fast, sometimes unclear where it's heading, but always moving forward if you stay on track. At the Manchester airport, it really hit me. I'm actually doing this, boarding the long haul flight to Adelaide. I felt the mixture of excitement and exhaustion that every PhD student knows very well. The late nights, endless revision, tight deadlines, but also these moments where your work takes you to different places that you never imagined. In Doha International Airport, I took a small break to wander around. Between the bright lights, modern architecture, and half-awake passengers, I remember something important. In a PhD, rest is not a luxury, it's a fuel. You can't think clearly if you don't take care of yourself, even during a long connection halfway around the world. And then came the breathtaking skies over Australia. Seeing those endless clouds in the mountains from above made me think the PhD journey can feel overwhelming from up close, but when you zoom out, you realize how beautiful the path really is. Finally, I reached Adelaide, and settling into the hotel was a small victory. A quiet room, a bed, a desk, a simple things, but for a PhD student, a peaceful space is priceless. Sometimes that's all you need to rest and prepare for what's next. Good morning, day one of my conference. So I'm going now. There'll be lots of new people. I'll be meeting them, networking them, and then see how it goes. My presentation is tomorrow. After having a good breakfast, because it's fuel first, work next. As I walked to the venue, I reminded myself that conferences are not just about research. They are about community, seeing people from different countries, all passionate about learning and discovery, reminded me that I'm part of something bigger than my own project.
Walked across these lands to the people that are no longer with us physically, they enter the spiritual world.
Risk factor. You can just look at the skyscrapers at function of time. You can see that as you get old.
I listened to lots of talks, taking notes, getting new ideas, and even sneaking in some work on the side. That is the PhD life. Constant learning, constant curiosity. It's demanding, yes, but it's also incredible, rewarding when you realize how much your mind grows through these interactions. Second day of the conference, and I'm ready, trying to have breakfast first and then go to the venue of the conference. Today I have my presentation and I'll be recording a little bit of it because I'm presenting the similar work which I did in the last conference as well. Alright, stay.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Manoj. I'm from the University of Leeds. This is part of my PhD work. So today I'll be presenting one of the objectives of my PhD, that is on.
I was actually wondering with the diabetic patients, whether you were seeing what differences you were seeing, and also what stage of diabetes they were, if they're type 2 diabetes mellitus.
So, effective changes in the mechanical properties and the metabolic properties. We did identify that when we looked at these 4 different regions. Diabetic patients were mainly falling in the regions of 3 and 4, which means when we look at the surgery.
My presentation was done. Standing there, sharing your ideas with experts, knowing that this work is uniquely yours, it's one of the most fulfilling feelings in the PhD journey. Finally, I spent some time walking through the Adelaide, exploring the city, enjoying the river walk, and eventually sitting down with a book by the water. Moments like this remind me why balance is so important. As a PhD, it isn't about pushing your limits, it's also about learning when to pause, breathe, and appreciate where you are. To every student watching this video, a PhD will change you, of course. It will test your patience, your confidence, and sometimes even your sense of direction. There will be days when you feel lost, days when experiments fail, days when progress feels slow. But there will be also the days like this where you see the world because of your research. Ideas come to life. Days where you realize that you are capable of more than you have ever imagined. Finally, I'm so happy to make this video, and thank you so much for joining me on the journey from Leeds to Adelaide. See you in the next video. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel Tribal Geek, do subscribe.